The 2018-2019 campaign was a season to remember for Cooper Marody. The 22-year-old center recorded 64 points in 58 games for the Bakersfield Condors and even had a cup of coffee in the NHL, suiting up in 6 games for the Edmonton Oilers. But Marody isn't done yet, coming into this week with a chip on his shoulder.
It was a phenomenal year. From day one, playing with Coach Woodcroft, he was phenomenal for me. JF Houle, Pat Love, all the whole staff was amazing for me, developing me, my complete game. If it's showing me video, even after a game that I had 3 points, Coach Woodcroft called me in his office, showing me little details that I can do better, and that's going to help me in the long run of being a better NHL player that I know I can be.
He's a unique person. He's his own person, and he has ideas too, and he's not afraid to come up and share them. And I think as a coaching staff, we allowed him to be himself within the framework of the team. We were accepting of some of his thoughts because ultimately he's the guy who goes out and executes. I was very happy with his first professional hockey season. That said, I'm anxious to see what he brings. That was last year. I'm anxious to see what he brings to these rookie games here and as he progresses towards main camp.
The end goal is to make the Oilers, and I've said this many times, I don't want to just be a 13th, 14th forward. I think I can be a top 6 player in the NHL, and I put in a lot of work this summer to prove that. I put on 8 pounds of muscle, did a bunch of on-ice stuff that really helped me, and I know it's going to help me this year. And like I said, I'm not just trying to get by and be, playing the NHL for a little bit. I want to be an impact player in the NHL.
And while Marody has put a heavy emphasis in the weight room this offseason, that hasn't kept him away from another passion of his, singing and songwriting, as he released his debut single, Behind Me, back in July.
Leave this all behind me.
I've had a great response thus far, and I'm really thankful for that. And it's something that really helps me be a better hockey player. Whenever I started doing music, it really freed my mind, allowed me to not only put my worth just in hockey, because so many of us, we struggle with, if I don't play well, my life's over, like I'm a failure as a person. But if you can get away from that and have other interests, it helps you become a better hockey player, and it's something that changed my game and made me for the better.
And just last week, Marody released another single titled I Don't Deserve Her Yet.
I get there, but I don't deserve her yet.
But what the center is looking to prove is that he is deserving of a roster spot come Oilers main camp, which begins on Thursday. From Rogers Place, Tony Brar, Oilers TV.
That I had before and lost it, yeah.